Okay, so this time let's have quadratic form equation. So by the name itself, quadratic, you'll see some manipulations later on that will transform our given into a quadratic equation, which we know how to solve. Okay, so let's go on to this item. So we have here square root of x minus 5 fourth root of x plus 4 equal to 0. Observe that the square root of x in the first out here can actually be viewed as a fourth root of square root of x squared minus, just copy let's just put a parenthesis out here, plus 4 equal to 0. And why is this true? Just recall that this one is equal to x raised to 1/4 squared. When you square that one, this one will become equal to 1/2, which is precisely this one. And then from here, the magic arrives. What we do is we let, let's see, just u, or you can use any favorite letter of yours, to be fourth root of 6. Then our given will become u squared minus 5u plus 4 equal to 0. And this is basically a quadratic equation that we know how to solve. So take note that this, you can verify that it factors into u minus 1 and u minus 4 equals 0. So that's easier to check. And then from here, we know that this just means that either u minus 1 equal to 0 or u minus 4 is equal to 0. These two are easy to simplify, so this is just u equals 1 or u equal to 4. And then from here, are we done? Not yet, because our goal is a value of x, not a value of u. But fortunately, we have a value that connects u and x out here. So this means that if u is equal to 1, then this just means that 1 is equal to the fourth root of x. But that just tells you that raise both sides to 4, and that will just give you x to be equal to 1. On the other hand, if u is equal to 4, then we know that the fourth root of, or 4 equal to the fourth root of x. But then again, you just raise both sides by 4. And what do you get? Take note that 4 times 4 is 16, times 4 is 64, times 4 is 256. So this one is equal to 4 raised to 4. So we have here 256. And let's do a mini check. If we take x to be equal to 1, then this one is 1. This one will just be equal to 1. So we have 1 minus 5 plus 4. That is 0, right? Yeah, 0. And then what if it's 256 here? So that's, if this is 256, take note that this will be 16. If this is 256, this will be 4. So we have 16 minus 5 times 4 is negative 20. So 16 minus 20 plus 4, that will give you 0. So these two are indeed the answer for this problem. Put an order. Okay, good. So I hope you were able to follow that one. Let's deal with the next one. So in here we have 15 over t squared minus 14 over t equals 8. So we'll do an appropriate substitution as well, again, like earlier. So in here, take note that we can actually write this one as 15 times 1 over t squared minus 14 times 1 over t. Since we expect this to be a quadratic equation, let's just move this already to the other side. So we'll have here minus 8 equal to 0. And then can you guess what substitution we'll be using? It's gonna be, so we have here let u to be equal to 1 over t, right? And so that means that we will obtain here 15 u squared minus 14 u minus 8 equal to 0. And then again here, we just need to factor this one out. So I will rely to you on that one, but this factors into 3u minus 4 and 5u plus 2 equal to 0. Correct? So again, this means that either 3u minus 4 equal to 0 or 5u plus 2 is equal to 0. Let's do it slow. 3u equal to 4. And this one on the other side, we get 5u equal to negative 2. Divide 3 here in the first one, this one in the first one, to get u equal to 4 over 3. And then on this next one, we divide 5, so we get u equal to negative 2 over 5. So again, are we done? Almost, since we have Let's just fix the spacing out here. Again, we're almost done since we have a bridge towards u and t. So this means that if u is equal to 4/3, then basically, let's see, how can you visualize this? Well, you can visualize this as, this one is just the same as t equals 1 over u. Yeah, it's basically just the reciprocal. So this means that if u is equal to 4 over 3, that means that t equals 3 over 4. And then if u is equal to negative 2 over 5, since they are reciprocals, we'll just have here t equal to negative 5 over 2, or out here. And these two are actually the final answers for this problem. Indeed, you can verify that when you plug in these values into this one, then you'll get 8 out here. Let's just move on to this last item. So we only have 3-1 out here, since this one is just kind of a special trick when dealing with equations. In here, it's like, let me guess, you know already what we will substitute, right? I mean, obviously, it's already given out here. It's even in parentheses. So that means, let's just substitute that one. So we let u equal to 2x plus 3 over 2. Okay, and then this will give us 2u squared minus 7u plus 3 equal to 0. And then from here, take note that you can factor this one into u minus 3, 2u minus 1. Is that correct? So again, if it's not clear, you can use the slide and divide method, but okay, good. And this just means that we have here either u minus 3 equal to 0 or 2u minus 1 equal to 0. The first one means that u is equal to 3, and then the next one just means that u is equal to 1. Again, we are not done yet, since we still need to convert back to x. But again, we have the bridge out here. So let's see. If u is equal to 3, then that just means that we have here 2x plus 3 over 2 equal to 3. Right? Yep. So as you can see, there's still an equation that we still need to do. So that's the hard part about this one, but it's still much easier than rather expanding this one, right? So yeah. So solving for this one, we can multiply both sides by 2 since I don't want radicals. Yeah, we'll have here 4x plus 3 equal to 6. Multiply this to the other side. That will give us, oh no, we don't have space already. Okay, so let's just put this out here. And then let's just do this quickly. So take note that when we move this to the other side, we'll get 4x equal to 3. Divide both sides by 4. We get that x is equal to 3 over 4. For the other one, dang it, let's just put this out here. For the other one, we have here u equal to 1/2. So this will just become 2x plus 3 over 2 equal to 1/2. Multiply 2 here. So we'll be left with 4x plus 3 equal to 1. And then take note that we move this out here. So obtain 4x equal to negative 2. Divide both sides by 4. And we get x equal to negative 1/2, right? Okay, good. And that's basically the answer for this one. Again, you can verify that when you plug in these values out here, you'll get the correct answer. Anyways, no really problems with this one, so we can conclude that this one is the answer for this problem. Let's just put an OR out here. Okay, good. So that is the quadratic form equation. So yeah, if you have any questions, concerns, or constructive criticisms for this one, feel free to comment down below. Besides that, our last one is absolute value equations. Not my favorite, but yeah, what am I even saying? So yeah, have a nice day.